This is issued by the United Nations Command Honor Guard Company. It's a national flag certificate. This is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over the headquarters of the United Nations Command, Combined Force Command, and the United States Forces in Korea on United States Army Garrison Yeongseong, located in Seoul, Republic of Korea, on the 31st of October of 2011. This flag was flown for Byron Wright by the United Nations Command Honor Guard. And Barney was involved in the policing action in Korea, and it was a really dangerous situation, and we're so thankful that God watched over you during that time.
My brother happens to be in Seoul, Korea now. He's a Lieutenant Colonel Army Chaplain, and when I told him I call Barney my choir dad because we sat next together to each other in choir for many years, and I said, well, I have a friend that fought in Korea. And he said, well, I tell you what we can do. And so they flew this flag over the garrison there in honor of Barney on October 31st. So not done yet, because my brother has lots of ideas.
He's a chaplain, he's got a lot of pull.
I know where he gets his ideas. He also sent for Barney what is called a chaplain's medallion for faithful service. And this medallion says, "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord." And around it, it has the words that signify these faithful, these men and women of faithful service. It says, warrior, mission first, trained, never quit, disciplined, tough, professional. Then on the other side, has two sides to it, it's really nice. It says Area 2 Staff Chaplain, which I guess is my brother, and for God and country, and it says spirituality, accountability, compassion, religious leadership, excellence, and duty. And so my brother wanted Barney to have one of these too. And I can say, because I have one in the service, what it means when we take time out to recognize those who have given so much. So to me, it's just an absolute honor to recognize Barney as one of my American heroes, and my husband too.
Two things I want to share with you, and I won't take very long. One particular time it was air raid, and they was coming in, it was just about 6 seconds away. I was helping disperse trucks, tanks, and they was getting ready to strafe us. And I remember just 90s were going off 40s, 50s, and it was just pandemonium. And I remember jumping into the foxhole that we'd fixed there. First thing I did when I hit the sand was, Jesus, I don't know what you have in mind, but I don't care about the outcome. I'm yours and you're mine. Whatever you have for me, I want it to be thy will be done. Well, just as I was praying, all at once those 90s quit, those 50s quit, and those 40s quit, and everything become quiet. We learned the next day that I had my picture taken in this particular plane, a little checkered tail fighter, F-84, and it had knocked out 44 and a half MiGs. And it had a checkered tail on it. Now, I do know this to be a fact. When I was hurt in Korea, I was in the hospital with one of the ace pilots, and he invited me to go with him on a mission, and I turned him down real fast. But anyhow, during that particular time, I found out the next day that the whole wing had been painted checkered tails. And they didn't know which one was the ace, so when the whole flight went up, it chased them back to North Korea. And that's why the guns went quiet, and God intervened. Next, one of the most beautiful privileges I had there in Suwon, right, just close to Seoul, was to work in a 140 children orphanage. And there we fed, clothed, and sang and preached Jesus to them, and it was a privilege. It's my honor to be a veteran of the U.S. Army from Korea and tell you that God is able. God bless America, and God bless you. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much.